Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have what amounts to really a third impression of the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Superfusion Face Oil. I have had this for a little over 24 hours, and I was tempted yesterday to just open it up here and do a first impression, but a face oil, you can't just use it and then publish. It doesn't really show you anything about it, and on the same token, nobody wants to wait an entire month. So I tried to strike a nice little balance because I have been getting a lot of DMs from you guys wanting to know if you should purchase this and what my thoughts are. So I've used it about 3 times now in a little over 24 hours. I am going to give you a demo so you can see what it looks like going onto the skin, and I'm going to surprise myself with my thoughts on this product, but that's at the end. Right now, let's talk about the specifics. As I said, this is the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Superfusion Face Oil. You can get 8 milliliters, that's what I'm holding right here, for $29 US, or you can splurge on the 30 milliliter container for $80. I always start with a little one. I was not cheaping out. I always start with a little one. Maybe it's penny wise and pound foolish if you end up loving the product. But when I don't know, I like to get the little one at first. And to be entirely honest with you guys, sometimes skincare things can get a bit mucky. I know we try to keep them nice and clean, but some, they can't help but be exposed to air and whatnot. And sometimes I like the littler ones. I never buy like the mega magic cream from Charlotte Tilbury. Occasionally she has the huge one. I just feel like it gets a little yucky. I like to open a nice clean one. So nothing wrong with the smaller size, especially because with this facial oil, a little bit goes a long way. So this is called by Charlotte Tilbury a high performance face oil. It has collagen. It promotes plump, firmer skin, helps with fine lines, makes the skin glow, and give it a spa-like radiance by creating a barrier to all the things that can hamper beautiful cell repair and skin growth. By day and by night, you can use this day and night, and it hydrates and calms. Now, there's 3 different ways that Charlotte Tilbury, the brand, suggests that we use this product. If you have particularly oily skin, then they say this should be used probably just at night as the last step in your skincare routine. Even if you put on a moisturizer, this would still be the last step. Just kind of press on or gently spread on a few drops before sleep. It does dry very quickly for an oil, but we'll talk about that later. If you have extraordinarily dry skin, and the winter would probably exacerbate that, then you can add this even to your serum. Charlotte suggests her crystal elixir, but whatever serum you love, you can add this in. And if you are kind of like me, in between, if you're everyone else, then this is great to add at night as a last step, but also to mix with a moisturizer or to add it over the moisturizer and yet right before sunscreen application. That's the one we're going to do today in the demo. And because this has a botanical kind of superfusion to it, they also say that you can inhale the scent and be very calmed by it. I am not against aromatherapy. I am sure it works. Hey, I like the scent of chocolate chip cookies, but I don't really know if I'm going to sit around inhaling my Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Superfusion Face Oil for its calming effects. Perhaps you will. Aromatherapy is no joke, so I'm not trying to tease, but I just don't know if that's what I'd use it for. But they do say that. Okay, so what I want to do now is come back with literally nothing on my face except for some first step skincare. And we're gonna pick up at this spot where this would go into your morning skincare routine, and then apply some foundation over it and take a look at it in 2 different lights, and then do a little bit of a wear test. So make sure you stick around. Okay, so let's apply this. Now, we've reviewed a few different ways to apply it, and I am going to take the route of the kind of everyone else, not super dry skin and not super oily skin either, which really is about right for me, and that is to mix it in or apply it after moisturizer and before sunscreen. I have put some vitamin C on this morning. It is the morning here, and I have put a little bit of moisturizer on. That was about 40 minutes ago, so we're going to put it over that, and then we're going to put some of the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin in shade 4 Warm over the top, so you can kind of see how that applies and how it makes the foundation look, and I'll even show you outside afterwards too. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3 drops onto my hand, and then I'm going to smooth it on my hands and then pat it and smooth it into the skin. It smells very botanical, kind of is the best way to explain it, and a little bit sweet and a little bit floral. It's very pretty and it doesn't stick around, and is in fact, in my opinion, a little bit less powerful than the kind of also botanical type fragrances that are in Charlotte Tilbury's serum and some of her other products. So a very nice, non-disturbing, non-irritating to the nose botanical scent. Okay, so now we have it on the skin, and as you can see, it's not providing a lot of shine. I'm a little bit more glowing than before, but I would not wear a primer if I had this on. You could, if you are very reliant on a primer. Let me put a little bit of this 4 Warm in the Beautiful Skin foundation onto my hand, and I have here the envy of all out there, I know, the Wayne Goss Holiday 2021 brush. And I'm just going to quickly apply the foundation over it. I'll fix it a little bit off camera, but I just wanted you to kind of see what this looks like over. Yes, the foundation goes on very smoothly overwards, kind of over it, kind of like the world's best primer, really. Put a little bit onto my eyelids. Okay, and then with whatever oils I kind of have still in the palms of my hand, which is very, very pretty. Okay, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to insert right here some video that I've taken of me just like this outside in the warm California sunshine, as I like to say, with this on my face. No other makeup and no concealer or anything yet, just to show you that. And then we're going to wait a few hours. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and I'll film the intro. But the what's coming next, I'm going to film quite a few hours later into the day, so we can talk just about how the makeup feels when you wear it first thing in the morning under makeup. So stay right there. Okay, it has been about 4 hours, and let me just tell you, I am surprising the heck out of myself with this review. I'll tell you why. Generally, I do not like face oils. Usually they have a smell to them. Oh, what face oils have I tried before? Drunk Elephant and I believe Sunday Riley. They often feel oily. And when I put them on my skin, no matter what, you can't convince me that that won't break me out. I understand it won't. Clearly, I'm not a dermatologist. It is a psychological feeling that it will. I generally don't like the scent or fragrance to them, and I don't like how they persist and make my skin feel oily when it's not. To me, that's actually not a good feeling. And I tend to put face oils in the same category as I put resurfacing solutions, which I also kind of panic because if you overuse them, they irritate and things like that. No actual value to my opinion, truly just a personal opinion. I was really happy to buy the small one of these for review, assuming that I would kind of put it in the category with other oils. Take it or leave it. I am going to surprise myself, however, with this review. Here's what I like about this oil right here. Number one, the scent is very pleasant. It is not irritating or perfumey, kind of botanical, but not perfumey, and it dissipates quickly. Number two, this oil goes into the skin very quickly. My skin does not feel slick or oily, and I really like that. It's almost like it dries down to just a very soft, moisturized feeling, a very pliable skin, plump skin feeling, and not a greasy feeling, unlike other oils I have tried, and I have tried many of them. I feel two ways about this. When I used it at night, after kind of as a last step in my skin routine, it was really nice. I didn't feel like I was going to sleep and going to get it all over the pillow, as I have with other oils, or going to feel like I was going to wake up with blemishes. It just kind of sinks in. So it's an oil, but yet it felt like I used a really nice cream, if that makes sense to any of you who are oil averse like I've been. And when I put it under makeup, I feel like the makeup application is much smoother. And I kind of felt like even after I added my powders on top, I could kind of go like this and press it in and it just kind of all smoothed together beautifully. So I'm actually going to surprise myself and give this a huge thumbs up, and I'm going to work this into my daily makeup routine and probably quite a few nights use as well, and then I will be able to report back more efficiently in about a month. I'll let you know if I had any breakouts or anything like that. If anything alarming comes up along the way, of course I'll let you know in video, but I am anticipating that I will really like this, just like I like pretty much all of Charlotte's skincare products. I'm not a huge fan of the ice cryo mask. That's kind of silly. And the resurfacing oil I don't use a lot just because it's fine, but it's just not my thing. This I think I'm going to really, really like, and I will also try mixing it in with her serum, which I also like, and I will get back to you. But right now, if you are on the fence about getting this, I think it is a very good product, and I was not expecting to say that, but I really, really like it. And it's been on a few hours, and my makeup is setting really nicely, and it kind of doesn't sink into lines. It feels just, it really makes the beautiful skin foundation. It really brings out the depth and the prettiness of that foundation. So I am very, very pleased, and I will continue to experiment with it. But first, second, and third impressions, I'm giving it a thumbs up, and I would love to know what you think if you purchased it and how you feel about face oils and such in general. I would love to know your thoughts, please, princesses. Plus, do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, as it helps my growth and it allows me to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.